Hey everyone, now that the Tokyo 2021 Olympic trials are over, here are some athletes I'd like to talk about and give my reactions and thoughts on. First is Sha'Carri Richardson. I think the Olympics should let her run after testing positive for THC for two reasons. First, in the 100-meter race 2 weeks ago, Aaliyah Hobbs, the third fastest woman in the U.S. this year at this distance, got eliminated in the semifinals for what they thought was a false start. Later on, the officials let her come back and race the finals. I hope they show this leniency like this for Sha'Carri. Second, the Olympics have rules the athletes have to follow whether you like or agree with them or not. But I hope they show her empathy for why she smoked. It was because of the unexpected death of her biological mother, not because she was out partying with friends and being careless about the rules. But even if, like, understandably so, Lola Jones thinks next year the Olympics committee will make THC a legal substance, I think there's a much larger issue going on here. Why do we hide our pain? If Sha'Carri was okay with showing it, she just she just show her grief whenever she felt it and not try to hide it. It's okay to cry and show that you're hurt. I know what this pain feels like. We have to change this in our society because there's millions of drug users who do drugs because they are hurting, not because it feels good. No, they're in pain. Everyone wants to normalize this and that. Well, let me add something to that list of things to normalize. Let's normalize pain. Saying, I'm not okay. Telling someone you trust, hey, I'm not okay. I'm in pain. I want to kill myself. Can you please help me before I do something I can't take back and end up causing unexpected pain to my family and friends? Let's normalize that. Then I bet drug addictions, the opioid crisis, suicide rates, drunk driving, etc. will go down. Because then we can go outside and be open about going to therapy like a routine doctor visit. If someone sees you on the street and asks, "Hey, how are you?" you can go, "I'm doing good. On my way to therapy to deal with my depression or work on why I react to things in the wrong way." Imagine a world like that. The second athlete is Anna Hall. Last Saturday, Anna was competing in the third heat of the women's heptathlon 100 meters, 100-meter hurdles. She was winning the race, and then suddenly hit the hurdle, causing her Olympic dreams to be crushed. Later that day, she posted on Instagram and wrote in part, "Time to rehab this ankle and to work towards world champs next year, and Paris 2024. The goal remains the same, and the best is yet to come. Hashtag God's timing. Hashtag delayed, not denied." See, even in pain, we have to keep the faith, dare to believe. Her hashtags make me think of how just because it didn't happen doesn't mean it's not destined to happen. There's power in believing. The third athlete is Sydney Sydney McLaughlin. I stayed up after midnight last Monday and watched her set a new world record of 51 seconds, 51.90 seconds, of becoming the first woman ever to run less than 52 seconds in the women's 400-meter hurdles. In her post-race interview, she talked of trusting the process and having childlike faith and believing everything is going to work out. Next, they interviewed Anna Cockrell, who finished third in the race. She was so emotional for last year she was depressed and didn't want to be here, as in wanted to commit suicide, wanted her life to be over. And so now, 1 year later, she's an Olympian. See what can happen if you embrace the pain and not give up chasing your dreams? Beauty. Then on Monday night, I saw Sydney's Instagram post after her win where she wrote, "The face of a woman who is in awe of God." 51.90. I could feel this meet was going to be something special, but man, weeks like these are some of the hardest in the track athlete's life. The mental strain of preparing for the rounds in order to solidify your spot is heavy enough, but the amount of weight the Lord took off my shoulders is the reason I could run so freely yesterday. My foot was being tested all week. From bad practices to 3 false start delays to a meet delay, I just kept hearing God say, just focus on me. It was the best race plan I could have ever assembled. I no longer run for self recognition, but to reflect His perfect will that is already set in stone. I don't deserve anything, but by grace, through faith, Jesus has given me everything. Records come and go. The glory of God is eternal. Thank you, Father. Like for Sydney, God has a perfect will set in stone for Sha'Carri Richardson, Aaliyah Hobbs, Anna Hall, Anna Cockrell, Lolo Jones, me, and you watching this. Ask Him to show you what it is, and for the strength to walk in it. Like Sydney choosing to run, I'll walk in what I believe is God's will for me by using my voice. These videos are my attempt at doing just that. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments.